Hi, my name is Rabbi of Chabad Mount Olympus, and I'm very honored to be able to share my feelings on the opening of the Awakening, a sober living treatment center for Jewish young men. I have the privilege of being very close and with Ina Goffman, one of the founders of this center, together with Helen Rachlin and Kira Sedelnik, and with two young men that are on staff, Chase Brookman and David Drapkin. And although I know Ina for 15 plus years, I've gotten to know the others and their fabulous personalities and dedication and devotion to the cause. And having been at the center and having seen a lot of what's been going on and consulting with the founders, I am extremely impressed with the rationale behind creating this sober living center, the Awakening. And it's based on Jewish spirituality and the 12-step program, which teaches that recovery from addiction and living in a further peaceful, healthy way between body and soul, this all stems from being at peace with the soul. And the 12 steps talk about a higher power and a godly power. And of course this translates Jewishly into being connected with something greater than you, which is God, and making God and Judaism a part of your life, not just to put on as a piece of clothing when you go to synagogue, but to live with a godly reality, to live with a holy reality, a dichotomy and integration of body, soul, heart, and mind. And I'm so impressed with everything they've thought of and put into this endeavor, this project, to make it successful, first and foremost from its soul end, from the values end, that they should be first comfortable in who they are as people and as souls and as Jewish people. And of course, physically, it sparkles and shines in the personal touch with all the different activities they have there in sports and exercise, and in the art, and in the cooking, and in the meals, and in the layout of the beds, and the beautiful linen, and the design, and the couches. But beyond that, first and foremost, it's going to be comfortable for their soul. And I know they've invested time and money and efforts in having a great lineup of rabbis and teachers and spiritual guidance counselors, spiritual exercises. They're going to be going to a synagogue. I couldn't find a better place to recommend for a young man that needs some direction and needs a communal camaraderie and spirit, for him to fill his mind, body, and soul with connectivity, with passion, with integration, with contentment, with fulfillment, and a powerful direction in life. He'll truly have a real awakening. Kabbalah and Hasidic philosophy teaches that Kishmo Keinu, like its name, so is its soul's energy. It's not by coincidence, it's not random that they named it the Awakening. The purpose, and I firmly believe this, that the purpose, and in practice what will happen, God willing, Hashem willing, will be that in these young men will awaken the dormant, perhaps passive passions and energies and confluences of their soul to manifest and channel in the most powerful awakening, to embrace their potential, to live and not to exist, to do what's right and not what's comfortable, not just to go with the flow, but to make the most of their God-given abilities and to know how important and indispensable they are to God's plan. And the fact that they're alive means that they're the most central and important person to God in this world. And together with the camaraderie of the young men, with their wonderful teachers and founders and staff, rabbis, and all kinds of exercises, both spiritual and physical, they'll find their true calling and meaning and purpose to lead productive, healthy, substantial, fulfilled, passionate, loving lives soon when they leave to be with their families and soon to be children and productive jobs and be exemplary members of society. I give my full blessings to the Awakening and all of its wonderful founders and workers and staff. L'chaim, we're going to see big things happen.